Today is our last day in Santorini. That means our vacation is slowly coming to an end. But before that, today's adventure is going to be to rent an ATV. We are going to explore the part of the island we haven't been to yet and hopefully visit one of the black sand beaches here called Perissa. Left the black sand beach. We spent a few hours there. It was so nice and relaxing. It was beautiful. The sand was obviously black, but then about 2 feet into the water, it was just one solid piece of rock. Like, it was slippery. It was the weirdest thing, but you could snorkel in it. There was a ton of fish. Like, it was really nice. And now we came to another beach that's called Red Sand Beach, and the reason it's red is because it contains a lot of iron apparently, but you have to park as close as possible, and then you have to walk 0.5 kilometers. And we've actually seen the Red Sand Beach the other day on the Sunset Cruise, but we were not allowed to actually get on land and get onto the beach. So this time, instead of swimming in the sea and looking at it, we'll get to actually be on the Red Beach.
We are leaving Red Beach after about 30 minutes. It's a pretty cool beach to see, very dramatic red cliffs, but there's absolutely no shade and it's pretty rocky, pebbly. So it's not the most comfortable beach to hang out at for a few hours. I think we're gonna head back towards Fira because we haven't explored it yet. And this time we're gonna let Gigi drive.
Did it. Super easy. I'm a pro.
We only got squirrely maybe one time around a couple of S-curves, but you did a really good job.
Fira is the capital of Santorini, I think. At least the main city. And we are just gonna walk around the city. There is like a town square, kind of like a boardwalk. Caldera, there is an old harbor that you can either walk down to or take the cable car. And we just noticed that these steps have the number written on them of how many steps it takes to get from the bottom of the old harbor all the way to the top of the town. And it's 588 steps. We are not going to attempt that today because we are exhausted from yesterday, but that is something that you can do in this town. And I do think that some ships actually leave from that port. So we personally think that Ia is much prettier and the better city to stay at. But I've heard that this is more budget friendly, so if you want the same type of experience of staying at a place that is overlooking the caldera, this is also a cheaper option. Dinner at Karma was such a different experience than any other night on the island. This restaurant had an eclectic feel and had an amazing garden area with a few friendly cats. We both were really excited to try their lamb dish because it was slowly marinated and sat on a bed of sweet potatoes. For dessert, we decided to try the apple pie and chocolate cake, and it was the perfect ending to our Santorini vacation.